Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video I will be teaching you how to play Debussy's Arabesque No. 1 in E major. E major is like this. But the piece is going to start in A major. So from this we could go to the 4th chord of the scale and we find that A major here. What he does is the inversion below, and he had these two notes, so that's an A major. Then he adds F sharp passing tone from the scale to the next chord, which is G sharp minor. That's the first measure. So G sharp minor is here, A major is here. He's using both of them. So A major in this way, and then this. So A major to G sharp minor, the 4th chord and the 3rd chord, and all we do is move that up and down. You can see both chords very clear, and it does a triplet: 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. And it's true that if you can, you could start a little bit lighter and then increase a little bit. So it moves more. Okay, here I will do this fingering 1 2 4 to get you to do the next chord. Now notice here, this is the chord that we have, and really this chord is outlined right here, but he extended it, and that's the inversion, and has this. The passing tone now is D sharp, same technique, and now we resolve to E major. E major is the first tone. So he does the same technique from the first measure. So he does this. We move it. It's almost like playing the 4th chord of the scale, the 3rd chord, the 2nd chord, and the 1st chord, which is A major, G sharp minor, F sharp minor, and E major. He does it instead on this way, and add one note in between, the F sharp, the D sharp. Now we're going to change. I hope this is clear to you. If not, rewind it. All the information is there. So for the next part, I think the easiest is to figure out the chords on the left hand and then add the right hand. So that means we're going to have an F sharp minor, and notice that we have a half note on the first note, F sharp. So we're going to run that, hold these two notes, F sharp minor. Then we're going to go to A major by moving just one note, which is to E. We have already A major. Then D only, D sharp minor, and then we get to A major. I'll do it one last time. So and the important thing is you hear pa, di, da, da, di. Those bass notes which are longer. So now the same chord is going to come up on the right hand here, and it's going to stay the same. So the notes that you're going to use is F sharp minor here. We're going to split it, and then the inversion. I'm going to show you how. So if we start splitting it, we have melody, background, melody. That's one way. Next part. He does that by itself, nothing else. Now he repeats the pattern before. And now inversion. And then he goes to A major. If I do it a little bit quicker, okay, when we put it together, you'll see now that we keep this, and that's what it moves. So we're gonna play it from the F sharp below. So these two notes together, together, together on F sharp and C sharp, by itself, left hand, and we change to B7. So let's do a little bit quicker now. What is important to sing that F sharp and the melody on the right hand, which is this. Okay? All together. Now here he added like a B ninth. He runs all the way through the scale. Fourth finger here. We have this. Okay, so the A is gonna come in on the C sharp, G sharp and F sharp together with those two notes, and we get to E major. So we're gonna learn, let's play up to that point slowly and see if you could get it. And then pianissimo again. So now we're going to change to the first chord of the scale. So we're going to have E major, that is like this. He's going to put it on the bass in this way, and he's going to do it all these notes with the left, and it's going to go up, and that's all he does. So 2 and back. Now he's going to go to a C sharp minor over E here, but all he moves is the C sharp. And then back. And that's it. From here to here instead. So again. Okay. So the right hand has something that is they're triplets, but we have 3 against 2 all the time. So we have this note. And this repeats 2 times. Okay, it's very simple. What you have to do is think on 2 groups of notes. First one will be this one. And you put this finger in. So it's like 3, 4, 2, 3, 1. Then you're gonna put 4th finger on C sharp. So you have those fingers 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 now. 4 and 2. Feels very comfortable. Okay, now to that we add the triplet, so we have to add the accent a little bit. It's true that it's very pianissimo, so you don't have to emphasize it, but it has to be measured. So we'll do this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay? So we have to emphasize it so we could center it as a triplet, and it's not gonna end up being like an eighth note or something like that. So let's do it one last time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's 2 pulses, 1 and half. Okay? I hope this is clear to you. Notice here there's a simple rotation from one note to another. Right, left, all the time. So it could give you a liberty knowing the movement, because if you want to play more quickly, it comes easily. Now, how to put it together? We're gonna add one group at a time. So we're gonna start with the left hand here, and we're gonna match together, right, left, right, together. So we did one group. So let's do it again. Together, right, left, right, left. And you have to do it like this and very patient. Now I'm gonna add another group, but I'm gonna tell you where I match it and when it's right and left. So together, right, left, right, together, right, left, right, and then together. Again, let's do it again. One last time, this one. So we have together, right, left, right, together, right, left, right, together, right, left, right, together. So it's always the same. So pretty much one together and one and another on the side and together again. Let's do it the whole group now. Together, right, left, right, together, right, left, right, together, right, left, right, together, right, left, right, together. We run this C sharp together with E, and then we do it again, repeat the same. C sharp, and then we're going to change here. If you have problem, what you have to do is split it in smaller groups and then add one note at a time. One note at a time. The other thing you could do is, let's say, if you have problem with these two notes matching it, you could do the triplet there. That's one. Now the next one will be. Notice that we match the first one by itself, and now together. Okay, so we have then you could start speeding it up a little bit, a tempo. If you get lost, that means you have to do more repetition on this area and try to rewind it and really follow each one, which one matches, which one separated. Do it very slow, like 10 times, and then you can start speeding up. The next section will be, we have this melody now. That's the whole melody. Now we start with triplet. Dee-da-dee-da, 1, 2, 3, 1. Rest. Dee-da-dee-da. So we have two lines. Now for the left hand we'll do this arpeggio, an F sharp minor 7. And you have the same notes. Right, left, right, together. Together, right, left, right, together. We keep going. Got to G sharp and C sharp. So if you do it a little bit quicker, okay. Now we run the arpeggio here. G sharp on the top. We take the B with the right hand. So we have. Okay, the chords are the same one. C sharp minor 7 here. So let's say here, this is the chord. I think you might get lost if I explain all the chords there is, but so But notice here, match right, left, right, together. Now together, 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 and together. Together here. Now we do the same pattern here, but with the different notes. So we have this pattern on the right hand. Notice the switch of the finger. 1 and left hand. 3. That's it. Same F sharp minor from before. So we have this now. The same, matching the first one. Right, left, right, together. Okay, we get to E. Now the left hand, we're gonna have the same pattern going up. We're gonna have the hand should go down here, up. Yeah, all the same chord. So all you have to memorize is the first one like this, and this one. Then you kind of does the inversion. Same 2 at the end. So we have back, and the melody with it, we have the E triplet, and then we go back to the same theme. When you put it together, E matches, second note matches, triplet now, right, left, right together. Again the triplet. And then we go back to the same thing. At the beginning we played this. Now what we're gonna do to that is add the A on the top, and we're gonna hold it, the G sharp, hold it, F sharp, hold it, and E, and hold it. So while we do run all these arpeggios, we hold the first note, hold here, hold F sharp, and hold there. That's all you have to do. Let's continue now, and this next section is going to have the flavor of the E major scale. This is the scale we play at the beginning, and you notice I start on D sharp the next line, so we have this melody based on the E major chord, the first chord of the scale. So if we measure this, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now for the left hand, I show you the notes first, and then I show you where it comes from. He's going to use this chord open. The sound comes from D sharp 7. It's like this. If you do the verses, you could, and then open it, you have the same sound, and he move it up and down. That's it. It's important that you measure the triplet. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Then if you want, you can put it together with the D sharp. And that's it. Okay, the next notes for the left hand, we have this. G sharp, C sharp, E, and B. And it comes from C sharp minor, which we also played it before. He opened it up. That's why it seems confusing. But if you always relate to the root chord, it will make things easier. Now, for this chord, we have the E, and then the G sharp and B together. Left, right, left, and together with the next one. I do it again just because of the polyrhythm 3 against 2. So we have together, but then here B together with G, E by itself, B, C sharp, and then together. Okay, so melody by itself with the E major triad there. Chords by itself, we have this position, and come back. So we do them by itself. We could do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Together now. Okay, it's normal. Sometimes the polyrhythm at first feels uncomfortable. Try to do it very slow and let it flow. So afterwards, you just let that triplet 1, 2, 3. So you let that triplet going, and it will fall into place. All this section is gonna be based on the same kind of difficulty. After we play this, now we're gonna go here. This chord here, which it comes from my A major 7, which is like this. So he opened it up again, and that's this. And that's a triplet. Okay, so when you go here, it's gonna change to D sharp. But the right hand, because this chord is like this, we're gonna bring this to the melody. And that's it. If we do it together again, we have the polyrhythms. We have the E, this one in between, together, left, right, and here. Last time I do that, a little bit from before. So let's say if I take it from D sharp. Now, by itself. Okay, that's it. Just rewind it. I try to put those together very well. Everything is there. So now this chord, he's gonna play it by itself with a B. It's these notes, and if you wanna know where it comes from, it's a B7 chord that is flipped and open. Very beautiful sound. I think I'm gonna play up to that point so you could have an idea of what it will sound like. This one we haven't discussed. It's an F sharp minor 7, open again. That's it. And the right hand will have like an A major chord, and if you look at this chord, it is an A major on top of it, the F sharp minor 7. So we'll have this. That's it. When we put it together, we use the same technique. The only thing is you play left, left by itself, right, left together, left, right, and then together. Okay, that's it there. Then this one is by itself, you just move it. And this chord is a G sharp 7, flipped. Now let's continue and play up to that point. We start on the D. Now after that we keep repeating the F sharp minor 7. We have this. And we're gonna put together this note. I like 2, 3, and then 1, 4, 3, 2. And in this case, we're gonna match each note from F sharp. Match, match, and we get to D sharp. We run the G sharp 7, but we put a G on it. All together this. Okay, we go to B minor 7. Now we're gonna go to B minor 7. And we have like an F minor on the melody, so we have this left hand. So if we do it together, notice that it's the same technique. Right, left, together. Left, right, and together. Here we have like an E7. Now we'll change now. We go to B minor 7 like this. And we'll move it, and we could also move it on the right hand. So we have these notes. Again, we're going by A major there, and we match from F sharp. G sharp to E7, E, we add the D, and we get there. So what I'm gonna do is play all this part left hand in case you wanna just practice left hand. I'm gonna play right hand and then together. So separate hand, left hand. From the beginning, C sharp minor 7, back to D sharp 7, A major 7, B7, F sharp minor 7, G sharp 7, F sharp minor 7 again, G sharp 7, B minor 7, E7, B minor 7, E7, and then we get to E. And then we're gonna go to A there. That will be the left hand. So let's do right hand now. 1, 2. Da di da di 2 1. Now triplets. Rest. Rest da da da. 2. We get there. Now let's do it together from D sharp. So crescendo, release. Crescendo. Long notes. Each note now. Piano and rallentando a little bit. Now we get to A7. Now we're gonna run this very simple. Almost like an A7 song. 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2. Same fingering. This is simple. D major here. We run and we match just one note, triplet. have the B. So let's go back a little bit. So when we run here, we have this. So if we measure the triplet, we'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So let's say we run the triplet. Da da dee da dee da da dee da da. Now quarter notes. Triplet. The C matches the F sharp match by itself. B now. We get here to an F minor 7, and what we'll do is this fingering 5 1 3 1 3 1 3 1 3 1, and then we descend like this. We have chords by itself, and again 3 1 3 1 3 1 3, and we get there. We could do it more quickly. If you have trouble, you could do it with rhythms or the opposite. Accents every 3 notes, so you don't remember that they are triplets. Chords by itself, same. Okay, so we're gonna measure the triplets slowly in this section. Quarter notes now. One by one. Triplet. 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1. Same. Now here, I'm gonna play the note first on the right hand. Now, what I find it useful is to group them in chords. This chord here. Just learn it this way, it's much easier. And then you just move the chord. You have this one. You have this. Have this. It's fairly simple. Behind that, some of the notes do this. It's following the C sharp minor scale. The most important thing is you go play this one and go towards the top, towards the part, down, up. The other thing is you could practice with rhythms. The opposite. And then just play slowly with both hands. first thing that you should know is the A major scale, and it's like this. On the first melody, what he's gonna use is the first chord of the scale. So you have this, and you can see there that uses just those notes. So, and we have the rhythm of a triplet there. So 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. The next two notes are gonna be related to the E major chord, and if you go to the 5th degree, you have this chord, E major, 1, 5. So what he does on the right hand to outline that chord is the B and these two notes with 1, 3. Okay, it's important that you watch and put all the fingers I'm using because they work. Okay, now after that we're gonna use the 6th degree of the scale, F sharp minor, and that's what he does, the C sharp here and those two notes. And then we have one more chord, which is the B7, and he's gonna just grab these two notes and put it here. And there we have analyzed the whole melody. So I'm gonna just play the melody so you could just practice this way. So substitution here, and then the release on G. Left hand, we're gonna think first on this chord, the B minor chord, B, D, F sharp, and what we do is add a C sharp to it, and we play it this way. That's it, and we outline there. Then we go to an E7, we play the 1st degree E, and then D, the 7th. We go to F sharp minor with the two notes, and then B7, these two notes. So 2, 3. That the first thing here is that we have a polyrhythm, so we have to play together, right, left, right, together. Now we go to the E7, F sharp minor, and B7, and we release the G. That's it. Let's play it now. Okay, the reason to know the harmony is sometimes when you have a 7th chord, you could emphasize, let's say the piece starts piano, A major, is nothing there, but there the E7, you could more sound, less sound, a little bit more now, so it helps you play it. You could be very free with the tempo rubato, you could do what you want, you could move it around, slow down, speed up, as long as it evens out. And this movement is a little bit slower than the other one. Let's continue now. If you have the left hand like this, we're gonna have an E7, and we're gonna add the G from the E major here, the D from the E7, this chord, and the F sharp, so we make it a 9th, so it's an E9th, E7 9th, together. Dissonant, resolving to E here, and then leap to B minor here. 2 and 1. Right hand by itself. 2 and 1. Left hand by itself. That has to sing the F sharp. So together. 2 release. So kind of the same now, but in A major. You have a D or C. And this G sharp creates tension in it. If we take it away, we sound like this. But the G sharp, make sure you bring it out. So. Then descending scale, and we repeat. And here's the same thing, but because we add the F naturally here. A little bit more harmony here, the same intervals, but we have an F sharp minor 7 and F sharp minor 7 here, so B7, Okay, so I think this is quite simple here. Now here, the chord. Think that this beautiful chord comes from here. F, A, C sharp, E. But we take these two notes, put it here, and do this. That's what he did. Then the B7 we discussed before. We take these two notes, split. See again, outline there. So da, da. We have different chord there. Don't worry about the name, just know different color there. Now we're going towards E major now. F sharp minor 7 again. A over B. So we get to A over B, which it has a beautiful sound, which could be resolved to an E major. So you hear this a lot in pop music. So we're going to A sus, but we call this an add to. So with the A and the B are together, A major is like this. If we do the second degree, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if we add that note, the B is the second. So we call that an add to chord over E, resolving here. I hope I didn't confuse you there. The important thing at the beginning probably is trying to match the notes together and then give it some thought. I can't say that you can understand this overnight, so give it some thinking, and I hope you get the idea. So let's play the second line. So we have and resolve it on E. Okay, if you want, I happen to enjoy very much the A over B. Exercise there for fun. To E major. Okay, let's continue. Let's go to the next part. Now we're gonna do the scale. The first thing that we need to know is the fingering. So we have 1, 2, 1, 4, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 3, and then we have this chord, and we solve it. So they are all triplets. So when you measure, first try to go through those fingerings very careful, because it works. We're gonna move a little bit here, and we do a crescendo, but we start piano. But it's important that you have the rhythmical sense. So it's triplets. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and we get to A. To that, all we do is add the bass. So we have 1, and we have F sharp, 2 beats, resolving to E, rest, A, 2 beats, resolving to D, and that's it. So we put it together slowly, together on C sharp, together on F, together on B, and then we get here to B. Okay? You could start this piano very light. And then get to the loud point here. But it's true, he wrote a crescendo, we start piano, and we need to start moving slowly, gradually. We get to the top there, B minor. Have this chord, same chord here, just double up the notes. G sharp, we're gonna take with the 5th finger. We're gonna do an E9, an E7, 9, and then resolving again to A. And then starts over the same pattern. But let me split it a little bit. Just right hand for now. Chord, 5th finger, chord, E, And now here we go down the scale. And then again. Okay, left hand. E. And that's it, all together. Always remember that it's possible that it's hard sometimes to match them, so do just that, then add. Good. Do that. A little bit at a time. The more you add, the more you have the tendency to forget the notes. And then just try to play it. Retardando, slow down, and we go back to this. This is the same. Crescendo. Same chord with an accent. So let me play in rhythm there. Again. And then we go back to piano. And this we played it already. The first measure is going to have a little switch. So we're going to have this E major chord like this. We switch here. So we took a different route from before, a different way of doing things. So here, same triplet, F and F, B, now here, like a diminished sound to C sharp, to A major, B7 again. And this is the same from before, so I'm going to play it. I don't have to explain it. Back to the same thing from before. Now without accent, so again, all this we did already. The only thing that changes is a little bit, one note. So when you do this, I hope you notice the note they changed. That G sharp, it wasn't there before. That was similar but not the same. The chord at the same time wasn't like that. So I'm going to play slower. That's new note, and then it's the same. Beautiful here again. Resolving to E. Okay, and now we're going to change keys. Now we're going to go to C major. That's what we have. Melody. Then what we do is harmonize it, so we added the other notes. 1-4 here. 1-3-5. 1-2-4. 1-3. Take your time to figure this out. A minor to G7 to F major, C major, F major, and again to G7. So I hope that's clear. Left hand now, we're gonna have these chords. Just that. 2 beats here, and then we do a bass line. That's it, and we have loud here risoluto, so you could go straight on. this is the final and fourth part. The first thing that you should know is the A major scale, and it's like this. And what we're going to start with is the left hand, because I think it's the easiest. So what he's going to do is invert this chord and flip it over here. And then he's going to move those notes up and down. That's it. Now he's going to pick a different chord for the next part, and you're going to have a G minor, like this. But what he does is flip it and keep it close to A major. So we're going to do. It's important that you bring that C sharp and the B. Okay? Then we're going to discuss an F sharp minor chord like this. He also will do the versions. I put it close to the G minor that we played. So we'll have this. That's it. After this, we're going to use the E major chord, and we'll do the same process. We'll go to the inversions and put it in this voicing here. He's pretty much using those 4 chords from the beginning. Remember that we did this. When you did those 4 chords, A major, G minor, F sharp minor, and E major, he'll use it in this way. It's like doing this. Instead, he'll do. That's it. So let's play left hand. That's it. That's what we have. Let's discuss the melody. So melody, we can start like this. And that's it. We have some more notes there, but let's wait for it. So melody starts on A. Then we're going to add an E to it. We go there. We add D sharp in here. C sharp. It will sound like this if you play a little bit quicker, so. And that's it. Fingers for this. We start with the A on 3, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, and C sharp 1. Now we're going to substitute here, put third, substitute here, 1, and substitute here to allow us to play the next part. Now the funny thing is this all triplets, so we have to put this, and we're going to have all 2 against 3. 3 on the left hand, 2 on the right hand, and that's what we call polyrhythms. So let's figure out. First one, no problems there. A matches, but here when we get C sharp, we're gonna match that note, but then we're gonna do left, right, left together. So we're gonna do this together here. Now left, right, left together. I know it feels uncomfortable at the beginning, but that's what it is. If you split them and then gradually speed it up, it will flow better eventually. So just try to make that one right. Now here we have again 2 against 3, so we have A together, left, right, left together. So and always the triplets, the 3 notes against the 2, always give a fantastic feel to the music. So you just spend a great deal trying to figure this out, the 3 against 2. So okay, let's play up to there. Now we match that one, and then we're gonna play G, left, right, left, and together. And after that it's easy. So if you could get through this, you're fine. So together, left, right, left, together. Left, right, left, together. Okay, I'm gonna do it very slowly one last time in case you are confused. So together, together, left, right, left, together, left, right, left, together, left, right, left, together. Now it's easier here. Together here. Don't have to do anything. Matches each one. And that's it. If we play a little bit faster, remember that there's a crescendo. Remember that we have to bring those notes from the scale. So okay, the bad news is gonna do this 2-3 times. So we continue now. More chords. Now we have the D major here, and just remember D major is like this. We flip it, right? So we're gonna flip all the chords like this way. C sharp minor, we flip it here, and then we have a new measure. So do, do, di, do, 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 di, do, do, di, do. So let's try to put the melody together. You have this as a melody. So we have, okay, so let's try to put it together now. So we have left, left, right, left, together, left, right, left, together, left, right, left, together, left, right, left, and together. Okay, if you are able to say it, you're able to play it. So try to verbalize it and say as you do this, and then it will come easier. If you just try to do it by just watching it, I think it might not work. So when you do it a little bit faster, it'll be this. Okay? Now after that, you have solved the problem, because now we'll have a B minor there, but it matches each note. And then we get to the diminished here. Also we have the same sequence. So we have D together, left, right, left, together, left, right, left, and together here. Left, right, left, together. Okay, and that's it. Now, if working on them is quite difficult for you, just grab 3 notes. So you have these 3 notes here, and you play D, left, right, left, together. So, together, left, right, left, together, left, right, left, together, left, right, left, together. Okay? So same here. So together, left, right, left, together, left, right, left, and together. So the polyrhythm, like I did, so pretty much we match both notes together at the beginning, then we do left, right, left, together. So make sure that you're doing that. Now I'm gonna do it one last time slowly so you can see it, and maybe I verbalize it. So that's how I want you to practice. So if you start from 8, the whole line now. So if you start here, together, together, left, right, left, together, left, right, left, together, left, right, left, together. Now it's easier now together here, every 3 notes. Now we start with the same sequence. So we start F sharp, left, left, right, left, together, left, right, left, together, left, right, left, together, left, right, left, together. Now we match, so that's the measure that you have to work on probably the most, depending on your level. I'm not sure, I never know your level, so I can't tell, you know. Together now, left, right, left, together, left, right, left, together, left, right, left, together, left, left, and here, together, left, right, left, together, left, right, together. I cover a lot of material there. You could spend some time, a few minutes, with just three notes against two, and just do that and don't get discouraged. So we start piano maybe. Crescendo. Just now. Okay, I think that's the hardest part, and he's throwing at you several 3 against 2, so take your time, and if you have any questions let me know. But probably what I'm gonna say, and if you lose track of the notes, always do 3 notes against 2 and split them in 3 notes. For instance, let me give you an example. If you have this, that's easy, but then here we have, just do that only. Together, left, right, left, together. And you do just that one. When you do the next one, together, left, right, left, together. Left, right, left, together. You get the idea? Do the same work with all of these groups. Now, after when we get here, let me play one last time and then we continue. So. Have like an F, we don't know yet, but if it's an F sharp minor 7, so A, and we do this finger, we do 3, 2, 1 and 2, and then we have this, we grab this with the right hand and we run it up. That's all there is. So we do diminuendo, so we start like this, and then here we're gonna change. And one of the important things when you use the A, try to get it to last the whole line. And we have triplets. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we get to G sharp. And then we just try to do it like water or something that goes up and down, so on. Take a little pause in the change of the harmony. So notice the same chord from before, G sharp minor. It's beautiful, this ending. G sharp, D sharp, those are the fingers, arpeggio. When you have a bigger interval, slow down. You try to mock a singer. A singer can't go from B to B like a machine like this. Can't do that. So it will cause more trouble to get back to that interval when you adjust the pitch. So now F sharp now, but we're going to A. So that's the note that switches from there. A now, same here, and we go back to E, and this we already played it. So maybe I played these 2 lines, so beautiful arpeggios there, just remembering what was all about. And it's almost ending, and it goes back to the theme. So let's go back to the theme now. So we have this crescendo, diminuendo, play with different sound, G sharp, piano, unbelievable. And now here it's the same thing, same material from the beginning. The only thing, same chords. It's split. I already work on these triplets at the beginning, so I'm gonna just play them. So C sharp and B here. We repeat pianissimo now. And then then here we're gonna end. And I want you to think on E major. Left is gonna play this note. Fairly simple. After you do these 4 notes, E, B, E, G sharp, you do the same thing an octave higher, same thing. And then we get to the chord here, E major. We count 1, 2, 3, 4, and we go to the octave. The right hand is gonna have this sequence. Memorize this, which we're gonna move it like this. Memorize this, we're gonna move it like this. Memorize that, and then it starts over. Same material. So I'm gonna put it together slowly. Left, right. And pianissimo. And then we go to E. If you play it a little bit quicker now, and we rest. I hope this video was helpful, and if you enjoyed, subscribe. Also, thank you very much. I know my supporters from Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee.